Have you ever opened an HTML document only to be greeted by a confusing error message? It's frustrating, right? If you've encountered the message about character encoding, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to tackle this issue and show you how to fix it. I completely understand how annoying it is when your web pages don't display correctly. You're not alone in this. Many people face this issue, especially when dealing with special characters in their HTML. Here's the specific situation we're looking at. One user recently asked, "Why does my HTML document show a character encoding error when I open it in the browser?" They mentioned that the document renders garbled text in some browsers. Sound familiar? Let's dive into this together and find a solution. So, what does this error mean? It indicates that the browser doesn't know how to interpret the characters in your HTML document. This usually happens when the character encoding isn't declared, leading to potential display issues, especially with non-ASCII characters. And stick around. I've got a simple solution at the end that will ensure your HTML documents display correctly every time. To address the character encoding issue, the user should start by declaring the character encoding in the HTML document. This is done by adding a specific meta tag in the head section of the HTML. Next, the user should ensure that the HTML document is saved with the correct encoding. This is typically UTF-8, which supports a wide range of characters. Additionally, if the user is serving the HTML document through a web server, they should ensure that the server is configured to send the correct content type and character encoding in the HTTP headers. Finally, the user can test the HTML document in different browsers to confirm that the character encoding is working correctly and that the text displays as intended. Fun fact, the character encoding issue is like trying to read a book in a language you don't understand. It just doesn't make sense until you have the right key. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution provided by another user suggests using the basic HTML5 structure. They recommend including a meta tag to declare the character encoding as UTF-8, which can handle all Unicode characters. It's important to note that UTF-8 is a character encoding that can encode all possible Unicode code points. That's all on that answer. Let's take a look at another one. An alternative solution suggests using a package called Emmet in text editors like Atom or Sublime. By typing an exclamation mark and pressing Ctrl and E, Emmet will automatically generate the basic HTML5 structure for you. This helps prevent issues like missing elements or typos. Here's a pro tip. Always declare your character encoding at the beginning of your HTML documents. This small step can save you from a lot of headaches down the line. And there you have it. By declaring your character encoding, your HTML documents should display correctly now. If you found this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button for more tips, and don't miss our next video where we dive deeper into HTML best practices.